Hello there! Are you interested in seeing some of the most beautiful packaging in perfumery? I'm about to unbox a shipment from Floraiku, Paris. They're a fragrance house who draws inspiration from the perfumery of Japan, as well as the art of Japan. And that shows in everything from the fragrances to the packaging. Stunning. I'm Rebecca Lauderdale, and I'm a medical doctor who loves fragrance. I'm here to demystify for you some, to give you honest opinions, and to help you find those fragrances that are the perfect fit for you. So one weird thing that's about to happen is my hair and my clothes are gonna change because I had to re-record this video intro because I'm new to this. So stick with me just a second and we'll get started. I wanna show you this Floraiku box. I have kept it in my closet for like 2 weeks now, waiting to film so I can show you because I had a feeling that the packaging is gorgeous. So let me show you. So right away you see this. There's a tote bag, and this was a free gift with purchase. I don't know how long they'll be offering the free tote bag, so you might want to take a look at their website. I ordered a full size of their scent Levitating. It is a beautiful Mandarin black tea scent, and I'd used a whole decant, and a decant is when you purchase a small amount of perfume, usually 2, 5, or 10 milliliters from someone or a company who has a full bottle and they're willing to give you some. So there are companies like Scent Split and Lucky Scent, Max Aroma, and lots of others where you can find fragrances at small amounts. You pay less for it, get a chance to try it, and then decide if you want to fork out the money for a full-size bottle. In my case, this has come in handy a lot of times because I've had fragrances that I thought that I would really love on first impression that turned out not to perform so well on my skin, meaning they just didn't last long enough to justify the price, or they changed and turned into something I really wasn't so attracted to anymore. So I know I love Levitating, and it's an expensive fragrance. It's about $350 for a bottle, but they had a deal where if you bought a full-size bottle, you get 3 free travel sprays and this limited edition travel spray holder. So that was a really good deal. I ordered the full-size bottle of Levitating and a bottle of their hair perfume in a different fragrance because I was interested in seeing how that might work as well. And it was relatively inexpensive compared to their bottles of perfume. So everything is packed in this bag, and I'm gonna take them out one by one. Now, the company Floraiku is the same folks that have the company Memo. So when I got the package, the return address was Memo. I was a little confused and I looked it up. All right, so the first item in the box is going to be the Sleeping on the Roof hair perfume. So each of their fragrances have a haiku. And the haiku for Sleeping on the Roof is sleeping on the roof, warm wind, shadows blown away. And the notes are lily of the valley, orange blossom oil, and amber musk. So let's see. As you can tell, I have gray hair, and I have to be a little Goldilocks-like with any sort of oils or conditioners on my hair because it's also fine. So I have coarse, fine hair, which is a weird texture. So let's see. I shake it. I can't. What? Oh, okay. So it's just like a squirt. Probably wouldn't want to spray that directly on your hair. You feel it. Ooh, it smells good. You can smell that orange blossom oil. All right. Yeah, that's not too heavy. That's like, it's like a leave-in conditioner, like a light spray leave-in conditioner sort of texture. It's not sticky at all, but it's also not greasy feeling. So this isn't a hair oil. It's like a diluted conditioner. So that's nice. And it's got that beautiful scent. So I do think I'll be able to use that. That's exciting. Okay, so next are the travel sprays. The first one, Sleeping on the Roof, so that's the same as the hair perfume. Then the next one is One Umbrella for Two. And the notes in this one are black currant absolute, genmaicha tea, and cedar oil. This one, let's see, I'll spray it. So many of their fragrances have tea as a main note, which I love. It makes it so unique and unusual. Okay, so One Umbrella for Two. You immediately get the black currant, and you also get the tea. So it makes me think of brewing a cup of hot black tea that's scented with black currant. That's sort of the vibe that you get. Oh, that's so pretty. This is a very linear scent, meaning that when it dries down, it's very similar to the scent when you spray it on the paper or on your skin. It is not a beast as far as projection, meaning how far out does your scent bubble stay when you spray, but the sillage, which is the cloud of scent around you, is beautiful. It's not heavy. It's not cloying either, but there's a sweetness. This, I think, this is unisex, I think. I'm not too big on categorizing things as male or female. I like to wear just about anything. So this one for me is just super, super nice. All right. So the haiku for this one is, our eyes raised to the sky, no rain, one umbrella for two. That's a really nice one. Okay. And then the third of the travel sprays is called Between Two Trees. And this one has notes of grapefruit oil, mate absolute, so there's your tea, and then vetiver. The haiku is, the owl is watching twilight between two trees. So this one I really like because of the grapefruit, and it becomes more prominent as it dries down. But you get that vetiver too. So that makes this a little more of a, kind of a more traditionally masculine scent. But again, in my opinion, it's unisex. And all of these really don't have like a particular season. I think these are sort of all seasons would be appropriate. These are daytime scents. I think Between Two Trees could be kind of a nighttime. I mean, I could see where I'm at night too. Okay, so now I want to show you this gorgeous travel spray case. So it comes in this box. Let's see. Goes this way. And opens. This is so pretty. So we've got the travel case here. There's a little, another kind of velvet drawstring bag. This, look at that. So pretty. Oh yeah, that fits really well, so I don't think it's not gonna fall off. Let's see how these travel sprays fit in there. Yeah. So just snugly, and then you put the others in. Oh, and this was free with the travel sprays too. What a great deal. If they're still offering this, I strongly recommend it. Strongly recommend this one. All right, last item, the piece de resistance is the bottle of Levitating. None of these were gift wrapped. Like, this is just how they come. So I'm gonna take the sleeve off. I don't think that, yeah, there we go. And then this is just kind of a paper box. And then there's a more substantial case inside. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So it hinges. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me get that out. So you see this inside, but then it opens more. There's a sample. I stuck this in here earlier. This was actually out in the bag. This is a sample of this fragrance, Levitating, and Floraiku and several other companies will send a sample separate from the package that the main bottle is contained in, so that you can use the sample first and decide if you want to keep the bottle. They will take it back if it's unopened or unused. So I think that's a great idea, especially for these really high price point fragrances, where you really need to get to know it first before you go for it. Then, so here's the main bottle. What I want to show you, the coolest thing, all right, is that this top comes off. All right, so now you have the bottle, and you've got a different cap in here that you can use for that. Now, why would I want to do that? So this also comes in this box. You may have noticed there is a travel spray inside, and if I can get it off without pulling all of my nails off of my fingers. If you take this travel spray and you put it in here, and then there is another cap inside that snaps on, and you can use this as a travel case. Is that not the coolest? That is really ingenious design. So now you have your bottle. I want to make sure that I talk to you about this fragrance in and of itself. So the notes for Levitating are mandarin and bergamot essences, Ceylon black tea, and bourbon vanilla absolute. So testing this one. Okay, come on. There we go. It's just like that mandarin. The bergamot is there, but it's the mandarin is primary, and the black tea. And then there's that vanilla in the background that just rounds it all off. Oh man, this is good. When I wore the perfume from the decant, I wore a couple of times to special events. This isn't necessarily just a special event. I think this could be a signature scent. This could be a bedtime scent. This could be an everyday if you want to curl up with a cup of tea and read a book. That's what that's the feel I get from it. This reminds me of a tea that my mom made when I was a child at holiday times, and it had orange and cloves and spices, and we drank it hot and it was sweet. And this is just like, there's nothing else like this right now on the market. I have searched high and low for tea fragrances. These are the best, and in my opinion, this is the best of the ones from Floraiku. When I wore it, it lasted several hours. It's got a moderate sillage, so that scent bubble. It sits fairly close, but within, arm's length. It's not a skin scent, but it's not a beast. And I don't really want beast fragrances in most settings. I've talked about the fact that, I'm a medical doctor, and many of the settings that I'm in, I really don't want anyone to smell the scent that I have on. And in some cases, like I said, special events, and then when I'm at home, I'm spraying all the time. I strongly recommend sampling Levitating and the other Floraiku scents. They do have a discovery set, but it doesn't include Levitating in some of their newer scents. So you can go on their website and order individual samples that are in the 2 milliliter size. That's good for 1 or 2 wears. If you want a larger one, then go to one of those other websites that sell decants. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your fragrance packaging favorites are. And are there some houses you'd really like to see the packaging of? What about the fragrances themselves? That's what I'm really interested in, and probably you too. Let me know, and I'll see you in this next video, which is an unboxing from MFK, which also has some really beautiful packaging.